So hi, welcome to Go Noise Podcast with Gabby Hemmer. Fuck. Alright, I'll get it out this time.
Oh my god, it's okay.
So hi, welcome to Go Noise Podcast with Gabby Hemmer. We're going to ask them some questions today. I'm going to start. So what inspired you to start making music?
So what inspired me to
Yes.
start making music? Well, I kind of have a bit of a harsh background. I didn't have a very happy childhood or teenage years. So what really kept me going was music. Music was always my safe place, and I've always had the urge to sing. I've always liked singing, and I always thought, I was decent at it. And then when the years started passing by, I just realized that what I really am more passionate about is music, and it's also something quite therapeutic. I don't know, it feels like when you battle with things like anxiety and mental health issues, you need a way to cope. And I found music was a very healthy coping mechanism. And I don't know, I also wanted to be there for people with my music. Music has been there for me, and I feel if I've been through a lot and have a lot to share, why not share it with the people and be there for the people. As with my music, music was there for me during my toughest times.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I really like that. Oh my god.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, just I feel like I was born with my voice for a reason, to share it. I really, I don't do it for the compliments. A compliment is always welcomed, but I just making people happy makes me happy. So why not share it?
For sure.
That's so wholesome. Okay. So congrats on your new single, Back to Sleep. How do you feel the response to that single so far?
It's been amazing because it's the first time that I release my music, and people have been very positive. Well, it's a quite upbeat song, so I feel like it's a good time to share something that would make people happy during such stressful and uncertain times. And everyone has been very positive about giving me very positive feedback and being oh, I really like the rhythm. I really want to dance along to it. And we reached 1,000 streams less than 48 hours, which is
oh my god,
it's amazing. I wasn't expecting to be do that well, but yeah, people have been super positive, and I'm very happy that people have enjoyed it. Numbers, yeah, it could be a thing, but honestly, it's the least I could care about. It's just if people are happy with it, then I'm happy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell me your promotion technique, dude. I kill for that.
Well, a lot of personal DMs. I've really have gone out of my way to message all the people that I know and be hi, I just released a single, and I would be more than happy if you could listen to it and tell me what you think, and if you like it, please share it. And I kind of I study pop vocals at Leeds Conservatoire here in the UK, and there's people on the music business course, and I partnered with a girl that's studies that, and she helped me reach out to people and send the press release. And my producer has also been sharing it on his side, and I just been spamming a lot of people online, kind of hyping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well, congrats on that. It's crazy.
So can you tell me a little bit about your writing process?
Well, I would consider myself more of a performer than a songwriter, but I always had this urge of oh, I want to write my own music. So it really depends, because this song wasn't written by me, it was written by my producer, but I've written a couple of songs that are on the making. We just need to record them. But my process, it varies. Whenever I feel I'm hitting walls or that I really can't flow, I just partner up with other people, because I'm very kind of harsh on myself when it comes to coming up with the ideas. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I kind of cut the creative flow when I'm just working by myself. So sometimes I feel working with someone else and getting someone else's perspective and feedback helps me flow better. But at the same time, it's I don't know, whenever I like really feel the need to exteriorize something or communicate something, it comes very natural. But my way of writing usually is quite straightforward. Like, I mean, I do like using metaphors and sometimes sounding poetic, but I'm pretty much explicit. I just go straight to the point and like state the things how they are. Usually I write from my personal experience. I'm quite emotionally attached to my music. Even though I want to also like, want to try to learn different styles and like, I don't know, maybe do some storytelling or, writing about topics that aren't like that deep. But yeah, I try to blend of like, using my own story and like my unique way of writing, but at the same time getting like tools of songwriting from other people, and I just enjoy collabing as well. Like, I feel like art is about sharing and making art with other people. That's why, for example, I partnered with a friend that's a visual artist, and he designed the artwork. And well, I also like, I really trust my producer. But yeah, I just like working with a lot of people when it comes to creating music as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so cool. All right. So, where was your headspace while creating this single?
Well, this one, actually, it's funny. It wasn't supposed to be a single. Well, this one was written by my producer. It's based on his personal story.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but it's kind of like about like he was involved in a kind of like a toxic relationship, and he sometimes felt like, and I could relate to it as well, because I'm a very creative person and I daydream a lot. And he was saying like, oh, I feel like our relationship looks better in my dreams, because he wasn't really able to like communicate or see his partner. So like whenever he was like in his dreams, he could be together with them and have a good time. So it's like, I can relate to the feeling of trying to escape reality by either daydreaming or just, wanting to go to bed so you can, dream with other people or like the people that you like. So kind of like that was the main basis of the song. It's just like kind of like the frustration of a relationship that's gone sour, and you just try to escape the reality by sleeping and dreaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's so. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
right.
Very smart one.
Yeah.
So, what band or artist influences do you think you can hear the most on this track, if any?
Well, lately it's been trending a lot, like including like disco and funk elements, and I was really hung up on "Don't Start Now" by Dua Lipa. I thought it was a very good track, and I really liked the funky bass line. And I told my producer, I wanna make a song like in this style. And when he was coming up with the backing track, he got inspiration from "Attention" by Charlie Puth. And the riff of the guitar is inspired by Cheek's "Good Time." So it's like a blend of like modern kind of like disco pop with like the original disco funk music.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
And we both are quite big fans of Dua Lipa and Lady Gaga, and like they use kind of like those elements in their music.
Definitely.
I definitely heard it. Yeah, when I listened to the track, it pulled me in right away, like that disco element to it. So.
Yeah.
All right, solid. So this question should be like super, super quick. I want you to describe this single in 3 words.
I would say it's bright, upbeat, and groovy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Wow. That makes me happy. All right.
So, is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while listening to this EP?
Sorry?
Is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while listening to this single?
I just want them to like, vibe with it. Maybe like, in a way it's like, because maybe the lyrics aren't like the happiest, but they're quite sassy. It's just like, I'm a bit fed up with you, but I also want to enjoy my time with you, but at the same time it's like, oh, reality, it's a bit crappy, so I just want to go to bed. So I just want people to like, oh, they could relate to the lyrics, but at the same time and be like killing the dance floor while doing it, like, just dance around, have fun, and maybe, bring some cheerfulness to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
alright.
you're like crying on the dance floor.
Oh my god. Felt that. All right. So you mentioned you
Yeah.
actually have written some songs. Will those ever see the light of day? Are those your next singles that you're going to release? Are they leading up to an EP album?
Well, before this whole pandemic kind of ruined everyone's plans,
Mhm.
we were working on my debut album, which is already written. We have all the songs written. Well, I think now we are evaluating like the track list, and we go like, maybe we can come up with new songs and see if they're more like towards the like concept. I wanted to do a bit of like a concept album, and we recorded this one, which wasn't supposed to be a single at the first idea, but I'm quite happy it is the single. Everything happens for a reason. But yeah, now because my producer studies at the same uni as I do, and he studies production, so we have access to very good studios, and we just need to finish producing some of the backing tracks to record, and with other songs we just need to hit the studio. But hopefully we'll keep releasing some singles for the album, maybe throughout, I would say like the first months of next year.
Okay.
But hopefully mid 2021 it'll be out if everything goes according to plan. But yeah, I really wanna keep coming out with more stuff.
Definitely. All right.
Yeah.
Wait. So you keep saying that this track wasn't supposed to be a single. Is there a reason why you released it as a single? Was there another track that you were planning on releasing in place of this one?
Well, it's just because I don't know, since I'm quite personal with my music, I just wanted to like my singles be something that I wrote either with someone else or by myself. I don't know, because even though it is my song, I kind of like, I always will say, oh, this is someone else's song. Like I don't want to like appropriate it because I didn't write it and it's not my story, even though I can relate and I did deliver it and I'm very proud of that.
You should be.
Thank you. But it was the backing track, like the demo was ready because my producer came and was like, I have this song for you. Do you want it? We could use it for the album. And I was like, I really like the groove. I really like the lyrics. I can relate to them. And since, it's you already have the backing track, why not just hit the studio and record this one? And we were we were about to start recording everything, and we were like, okay, full lockdown, we have to close the university and go into isolation. And it was like, okay, well, since we already have this song recorded, let's just release it, And it's also, and I also thought it has the potential to be a single.
Mm-hmm.
For
Definitely.
sure.
Oh, you're lucky because you got a song in at least that you got recorded.
Thankfully, because it was quite heartbreaking to like have my plans stop, because I consider myself more of a performer than a songwriter, and I'm very confident when it comes to like interpreting other songs, or like I can be up on a stage very confidently with a band or with a backing track. But when it comes to my stuff, I'm super insecure. So songs that I wrote before were like, I was like, no, I'll just wait until I have something decent to show. And then like, when I was finally like, decided to do it, I was like, I won't be able to do it at the time frame that I want. But I think it was a good thing because I was kind of like overworking myself. And at the same time, it also gave me like a chance to like reevaluate myself as an artist, reinvent myself, and also evaluate my music and change the ways that I am with myself when writing. Like, as I was telling you, since I'm quite, I have very high expectations. I already know where I want to go to. I kind of like stop myself in the process because I don't think, this is not good enough. I have like a bit of a fear of failure. So I was like, okay, I've been working a lot on my music. Maybe I should evaluate the way that I am approaching my music and be like, maybe just, just write a crappy song. It doesn't need to see the world. And so in a way, and it's also good because I feel like we were rushing it a bit. So now it was like, we don't have a deadline anymore. So it's like we have a bit more time to like just make it good just for the people to enjoy it. Like we don't want to like put something out just because we want to put something out. We want to put something out that is like has a lot of dedication and love. You know, we just want to give the audience like the best experience they can get.
Definitely.
And I think sometimes, you know, if you put a bit of more time in it, it's good. Like, for example, I think Charlie Puth released the song Girlfriend 3 years after writing it.
I think so.
I heard something and I was like, wow. A lot of people are like, oh, I've been working on this album for 4 years. And it's just like, you know, we were working on a span of like 5 months. And I was like, oh, you know, we don't need to rush it.
Exactly, yeah. Take it as long as you need.
Yeah.
So where do you see the project in the next 5 years?
Ooh, I don't know, because everything is very uncertain right now.
For sure.
Which is something that's very scary. But I just want to keep experimenting because my ethos, let's say, is being as versatile as possible. I listen to a wide range of genres. Like, for example, in 2017, I was listening to a lot of like R&B and neo soul, and now during this year and the year before, I started returning a bit more to like pop. And this past few months, like this last 2 or 3 months, I've been listening to a lot of like house music. And when I was like a teenager, I would listen to a lot of rock and heavy metal. And I was like, why would I have to like close myself to singing one genre if I enjoy so many genres?
Yeah.
I've like this side of the industry that says, oh, you just need to pick one thing, and you need to have like one type of sound, which is fair enough. Like, people want a sense of consistency and familiarity, but I wouldn't want to like sell myself out just to be part of the industry. I feel like if I can flow creatively with one genre and then with another one to express different stuff, why not do that? So I just want to enjoy the process. If I feel like I want to do a song that is very housey or a song that is very rocky, like, why not give it a shot? Just so maybe also, you know, have a bit like of material, a little bit for everything and for everyone. Like, if you're a fan of rock, why not give a song to you in that genre? Or if you like Latin music, why not give it a try? And, you know, you can get a bit of different type of audiences. I don't know. I just wanna have fun while making my music, and just allow people to have fun with me in the process. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like, you know, I also like sharing my personal process when it comes to like, I don't know, self-love or coming into terms with mental illnesses, and you know, while I am growing in that sense, why not share the experience with people, and well, so they could like grow with me as well, like as I've done with other artists. For example, Lady Gaga's music has been going on for a bit more than a decade, and it's very refreshing to see like her growth, not only as an artist but as a person. So it was just like, you know, why not share that as well?
Yeah. So don't limit yourself. Exactly.
Yeah.
So for the last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And we're going to go straight to death row. So, if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
My last meal with a drink. Well, I'm very into Korean food lately.
Ooh.
So I would, there's this dish I really like, it's called Bibimbap, that it's like,
Yes.
I don't know if you know, it's like the boiled rice and a lot of like veggies, and I would have that. And a drink, I don't know, depends. If it's an alcoholic drink, I would probably have mixed berry cider. They have very good cider here in the UK. Or maybe we have this drink called piscola in Chile, that pisco is distilled out of grape, and it's a bit sweet, and we drink it with Coca-Cola, so maybe I could have a bit of that. And non-alcoholic, I really am into bubble tea. Bubble tea is like very nice. Maybe like matcha tea with red bean bubbles.
Oh my god, you're speaking my language. Yes.
So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
In Star Wars universe.
Okay.
Star Wars? Would you be a Jedi, a Sith, or a Rebel?
Oh. Oh, I'm a bit torn between a Rebel and a Jedi. I reckon a Rebel. I don't think I would. yeah, I mean, I do have a bit of leadership, but I like being part of like the ground
A
people,
team. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah, and
choice.
it's
Good choice.
like, well, was gonna get a bit political. In Chile, we've been having like a lot of like uprisings because we have very corrupt politicians, and I don't think I would be like leading the movement at all, but I would be like, yeah, let's get rid of these guys that are like, taking advantage of us, So, and I feel like the
Yeah.
rebels are that sign. I would be happy flying a ship.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Solid. Oh, so I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person we've spoken to has said it's the most important question.
Okay. I'm excited.
What's your favorite color?
Her color? Oh, I
Mhm.
love pink. I love
Pink? Do you have a
Yes.
specific shade?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say like right in between fuchsia and baby pink.
Okay.
Ooh, oh my god. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as Gloria said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
I like to plug. Well, if you want to follow me on my socials, you can find me as La Gabacanta. That's LAGABACANTA, just A's. And give a listen to my debut single, Back to Sleep. You can find it on every platform. And if you don't have money to pay for Spotify, you can find it on SoundCloud and on YouTube. So, and I think it's also on TikTok. So if anyone's down to make up a dance move to that, like feel free to do so and tag me, and I would be happy to share it as well. Yeah.
All right.
Solid.
Well, thank you for sitting down with us. This has been Gabby Hemmer, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.